Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. My name is Lion, and I make videos on relationship tips and advice specifically catered to women from a perspective of a man. So if that's something that you're into or you want to learn more about that, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit that notification bell on so you get notified every time I post a new video. All right, guys, so without further ado, let's get right into today's topic. I want to talk about the dating stages. This is something I get a lot of questions on my TikTok channel, so I figured I'll make a YouTube video about it, and I explain each and every step of the dating stages. And I'm going to talk about some of the things that you should do and some of the things that you should never do, some of the most common mistakes that people do, and women especially do, during the different dating stages. All right, so let's get right into it. So the first stage I want to talk to you about is the talking stage. Whether you met him on a dating app, or you met him on social media, or you met him even through a friend, you met him at a birthday party, doesn't really matter. You meet the person and you start the talking stage. The talking stage, contrary to popular belief, should last you about 2 weeks. I get a whole bunch of questions from a whole bunch of women telling me that I've been in the talking stage with a guy for 4 months, 6 months, 8 months, even a year. And the first thing I would tell them is that you're wasting your time. The talking stage, contrary to popular belief, should not be your opportunity to know everything you need to know about the guy in order to make a decision on whether or not you guys are compatible. This is not the time that you're supposed to know everything about their history, about their dating history, about what their goals are, what they want, what their intentions are with you. This is not that time. During the talking stage, which should only last, like I said, about 2 weeks, you're supposed to accomplish 3 main things. And the first thing that you're supposed to accomplish during the talking stage is make sure that you establish mutual attraction. Make sure that you guys are both attracted to each other. Make sure that you guys want to continue talking to each other. That's very important, that you guys are having fun while you're talking and that you are looking forward to talking to each other. Number 2, you're supposed to make sure that he's not catfishing you, and on the other side, make sure that you don't catfish him. Now that goes beyond just the pictures and what they look like, although that's very important as well. So you can accomplish that by either sending each other pictures, by talking to each other on the phone, as well as FaceTiming each other. You're going to get to know whether or not they're catfishing you. Now, like I said, it's not only about looks, it's also about personality. It's very easy to be one person through texting and another person when you actually talk to each other on the phone or meet each other face to face. So something like FaceTime or something like phone conversations are really going to allow you to make sure that you're not being catfished and prove to the other person that you're not catfishing them. Now, the third thing that you're supposed to accomplish during the talking stage is to make sure that you're going to be, especially as a woman, that you're going to be safe and that you're going to be comfortable to take it to the next level and meet that person face to face. Take enough time for you to feel safe, to develop enough trust with that person. So if you decide to actually go ahead and meet the person face to face, that you are going to be safe doing it. Now, once you accomplish these 3 things, you shouldn't continue texting each other, talking on the phone without seeing each other. At that point, you should definitely take your relationship to the next level, which is the dating stage. All right, so this is the second stage, the dating stage. The length of the dating stage will really depend on the nature of your relationship and specifically how often and how much do you guys actually see of each other. Research shows that the dating stage normally lasts 6 to 8 dates before people are able to make the decision in order to go exclusive. Now, one very important thing that I want to mention during the dating stage, and I get tons of questions about it, is that don't assume exclusivity. During the dating stage, this is not your opportunity to start planning the future together. This is your opportunity to really get to know each other face to face and in person. During that time, do not assume that they're exclusive. You should not be exclusive at this point, and you should be open to seeing other people, and you should expect them to see other people as well. And what that means, don't do things with him during the dating stage that you personally wouldn't do unless you were in a committed relationship. So that could mean very different things to very different people, but if you wouldn't do whatever it is that we're talking about, so whether that's sex, or that's, moving in together, or that's, whatever that means to you, if you wouldn't do that unless you were in a committed relationship with someone, don't do it during the dating stage. Now, as I mentioned before, the dating stage should really last you between 6 to 8 weeks. If you do see each other on a regular basis, you talk in between and you see each other face to face. Now, during that time, you shouldn't do all your conversations and you shouldn't do all your talking and all the getting to know each other through text messaging. You're basically supposed to use text messaging in order to book and in order to schedule your next date. If you've been dating a guy for longer than 6 to 8 weeks and you see each other on a regular basis, this is your green flag. This is your opportunity to raise the question and really talk to him very seriously on where this relationship is going. Look him in the eye and very seriously, don't make a joke out of it, because this is serious business. And you can talk to him specifically about where do you see this relationship going. Ask him, where do you see this relationship going? What do you think about me? Where do you think we are going to be, a year from now? How do you see this relationship progressing? At this point, if he doesn't give you a straight answer, at this point, if he gives you something along the lines of, let's just go with the flow, or I'm just not ready for a relationship, or anything along those lines, trust me when I say this, he's not that into you. He's not that interested, and he might be just hanging out with you in the meantime while he's looking for something better to come along. You've been dating a guy for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and at that point he's still not sure about you. He's never going to be sure about you. All right, so now we're going into the third stage, the relationship stage. So like I said, the relationship stage should start after the dating stage, and at that point you should be very clear and have 100% confidence that you both are in a committed relationship to each other and that you are both exclusive. Now at this point, if you're still not sure, if you're calling each other boyfriend and girlfriend but you're still not sure that you are exclusive and that he's not seeing anyone else, or if he still has his dating profile open, you're definitely not in a committed relationship stage. You're definitely not in the relationship stage, and honestly, I don't think that this is the guy for you, because if he makes you believe that you are boyfriend and girlfriend, but you still have a lot of doubts about whether or not he's exclusive with you and whether or not he's committed to you, that's probably not the guy for you. He's probably breadcrumbing you, and he's probably just stringing you along while he's looking for something better or something else to come along. All right, guys, so hopefully this was clear. These are the 3 dating stages. Now, as usual, if you guys have any specific questions about this video, about any of the specific dating stages, feel free to drop a comment right in this video. If you want to talk to me one-on-one, I have a premium chat option that's going to be linked in my bio as well. You can talk to me either by phone or by text and talk to me about your specific questions, about your specific stories, and I'm going to give you my unbiased, raw male perspective on your situation. All right, guys, so I'll see you guys in the next video. In the meantime, don't forget to keep your head up. Peace.